If you're watching this video, then this message is for you. We're going to be doing a forecast for the month of July 2025, my beautiful viewer. Let's go ahead and take a look at what energies are coming through for the month of July 2025. I feel like you're going to be winning something this month. You're going to be receiving some sort of award, possibly some of you, okay? You're going to receive it in a box. It's going to be in a box. It's going to be sent to you in recognition of your completion of something, or of your in recognition of your accomplishment. Okay, so you're gonna be receiving something in the mail in a box. I think I feel like you're gonna be acquiring something too, something of value. It could be that you're acquiring some much loved item that you really love or want, that you've been looking forward to getting, and that means a lot to you, that has a like nostalgic value. It could be postcards, it could be cards of some kind, it could be memento of some kind of toy, it could be family photos. There's something of value that's going to be arriving that you've been expecting. I think is going to be arriving in the month of July. You will receive that successfully. There's a secret, something's being kept secret from you, and I feel like you're going to be getting a message about this thing that's being kept secret from you. Perhaps there was something you were trying to understand, and you felt like people weren't being upfront with you about it, weren't communicating with you about what was going on. And you're going to be receiving a message that will enlighten you as to what exactly is going on with this sort of secretive, closeted kind of situation that's been going on, okay? Or perhaps it is you who will be sending a message or communicating something that you've been keeping to yourself. I feel like you've been doing very well in class. If you're in school right now, you're going to be learning a good amount about something. Okay, it could be biology. Perhaps some of you are taking biology. You're going to be doing very well. I also feel that you're going to be teaching someone something very successfully. I feel like you're going to be teaching someone how to be cold. You're going to be cold, okay? You're going to be teaching someone a lesson. Someone has been in denial. They've been in denial about what's going on. There's a situation where you're dealing with someone who's in denial, okay? And I feel like they're going to realize that they came across like a snake. Someone you've been dealing with has been in denial of this, okay? But you're going to be teaching them, actually, you're acting very cold. You're being cold. You are acting like a snake. It could be you teaching them this, or it could be someone who is in a position of authority who's going to be teaching someone in your life who didn't realize this about themselves, that they were being cold to you, okay? So they're going to learn this lesson about themselves. It's going to be an eye-opening month for someone who has been bothering you. I think someone who's been getting on your nerves, or who was cold to you and didn't realize how they were, okay? For some of you, if you've had a car accident or something like that, or you're dealing with some car issues, I see that if it was an insurance issue, the accident's already happened, okay, guys? I'm not predicting an accident. I'm seeing that the insurance company is going to see that you were on point. You were like a robot. You were doing everything right, and that it was the other person who was at fault. This could also just be like there's an incident that occurred recently. Something went wrong. There was a snafu. It might have to do with cars, and maybe it's a mechanic or something like that. The police are going to get involved, possibly, but they're going to realize that it's somebody else's fault, not yours, okay? I'm also seeing that it could be symbolic of some issue in your life, and people are going to realize that you didn't do anything wrong, okay? And it's the other person who's going to be questioned. The other person is going to be ticketed. The other person is going to be blamed, okay? So I feel like someone's been taking advantage. Someone's been taking advantage of someone, okay? I think of you, okay? And this person's going to get caught. This person's going to get caught. And it's going to shock them. It's going to shock them. They're going to get caught trying to like steal your home, or I don't know what is going on there. I feel like someone's going to be avoiding responsibility for preying on you, okay? And you're not going to believe it. I don't think you're going to believe it. You're going to be like, what? That person's going to get caught? Yes, they're going to get caught. I feel like someone may be stealing something from you. Maybe you've had some missing items, or someone's been doing something wrong, and they're going to get caught. Okay, it's going to seem impossible, but it will come to pass, okay? In the month of July 2025. You know something. You have inside information on something. And it's going to help you look good in the eyes of your boss, or help you look good in the eyes of the authorities, okay? Or in the eyes of other people. I feel like you're going to let people know what you saw. And now I'm seeing that you witnessed a crime, or that you saw something bad happening. Someone was doing something bad they weren't supposed to be. And you have this information now, and you're going to get justice in the month of 2025. So there's a legal issue going on. Maybe you're being put on, you're being told something by you're being told you might get in trouble. Or you feel like you might get in trouble. You're not going to get in trouble. You're going to have the evidence you need to point out where the wrong came from. Or someone may have seen, okay, they saw, maybe you were being accused of something, okay, or maybe you lost something, and someone's going to come up with evidence. They're going to step forward evidence to show you, hey, we found evidence, we got camera footage, we have a witness, whatever it is, and justice is going to be served in the month of July 2025, and you're going to be absolved of whatever it is, okay? You're going to be absolved of whatever this is. It can have something to do with your boss, or someone in a position of authority in your life. Maybe a parent, possibly. That's possible. Let me pull a couple more from this deck. We'll move on to the other deck. Okay. Okay. Someone's going to be experiencing chaos. Someone's going to be experiencing chaos, okay? I feel like it's a nightmare situation you've been dealing with. It has to do with the government, unfortunately. I'm seeing that here. It has to do with politics. Or it could be maybe the board of directors at your company. You know, some sort of governing party. And there's been a lot of chaos in that whole sector, and it's been causing you nightmares. Okay, it's been causing you nightmares. Hunting. Yeah, I feel like maybe they feel like someone's being hunted or something like that. Yeah. So in the month of July, I feel like you may be feeling like you're being hunted or something. There's a lot of chaos going on. You're gonna be feeling like it's a nightmare situation. But I see that in the month of July 2025, I feel like they're not gonna be effective at it. Whoever's been doing the hunting, their situation is gonna be too chaotic to do it right. They're not gonna be doing it right. Okay, they're not gonna be able to get to you. If you feel like the hunting is gonna get to you or you and yours, it's not, because it's too chaotic. It's gonna have something to do with the government. I do see that here, and I just feel like, you know, they're gonna be hunting ghosts. It's not gonna be you. They're gonna be hunting a ghost, not you. It's not gonna go well for them. So if you feel like you've been persecuted or being hunted down and you haven't been able to sleep well at night, know that they're not going to be able to get to you. Okay, they're not, because they're too damn chaotic. They're all over the place. It's not a smooth operation. Okay, they don't know what they're doing. They're making a big mess of it, and so you don't have to worry about being caught, being hunted down, or being unfairly hunted down and all this. No, that's not going to happen with you in the month of July 2025. Okay. Ooh, I see someone's going to be chilling. Okay. I feel like maybe you felt like your life was in danger or something. I'm so sorry about this. Maybe you felt like someone is trying to kill you. Oh my gosh. Or maybe you've been scared of break-ins or something like that. Maybe your area there's violence or break-ins. But I see that you're going to be safe in your bedroom reading books in the month of July 2025, okay? If you feel like someone's been trying to pursue you or get to you, I see it keeps coming up, okay? Understand that they're going to get lost. These people don't know what they're doing. Whoever is pursuing you, they're kind of dumb, and they're kind of all over the place, okay? They don't know what they're doing. So you don't have to worry about them getting to you. You're going to be at peace in your room, reading books, watching TV, relaxing. You know, reading books, watching TV, relaxing. Nothing's going to happen with you, okay? You're gonna be fine. This killer or someone with a weapon or something like that, someone violent, I don't know, they're gonna be lost, honey. They're gonna be lost. They're gonna be looking at a map going, which way do I go now? How do I get to this? How do I go here? They're not gonna know where to go. They're not gonna know where to find you. It's not gonna happen, fam. You don't have to worry about that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next deck. I feel like, yeah, I feel like a case is gonna be closed. So there's some kind of legal issue or something like that. The case is going to be closed, and you're going to be able to stay at home safely, enjoying your home by yourself. I keep seeing that message coming up, like second time I'm seeing that. I feel like whoever was trying to rain on your parade, it's not going to happen, fam. This issue, you know what it is? There's a case that was going on. It's going to be closed because it was too old. It's an old case. Okay, it's an old situation. It's done with. It's going to be case closed, okay? And you would just be enjoying being in your home, okay? You don't have to worry about some old case or some old situation coming after you. They've closed the case. It's no longer an issue. This issue, case closed. Spiritually speaking, it's case closed. You don't have to worry about some outstanding consequence coming to get you. It's done, okay? We have rescue, okay? You'll be rescued. Ooh. Ruins, okay. Spark, okay. And moving on up. Yeah. So I feel like maybe if you were living kind of like in a place you didn't like, maybe you were feeling like maybe something about your home needs repairs, or you're living in a part of town that you don't like or something like that, I feel like you're going to get this great idea. Perhaps you already got the great idea, and it's going to lead you to move into better conditions. Okay, you're going to go from living in ruins or a situation where things weren't quite right in the home, and I feel like you're going to be rescued from that situation, possibly by yourself, okay, by you, and you're going to be moving on to better, more refined, upscale living situations. Okay, it could be a job situation as well. Maybe you were in a job that wasn't working out right, people were acting weird, it wasn't working out right. You're going to be moving on to a better job. You're going to go from this like shitty place that you're working at, or some location that wasn't quite right, and move on to some place that's like cutting edge, futuristic, where they pay well, you know, they're not poor, things aren't in a state of disrepair. So I feel like some of you may be relocating from an apartment, they weren't taking good care of the apartment, or the house was run down. You're going to be moving into an upscale, nice, fancy place in the month of July 2025. You're going to be enjoying this new home. Okay, you're going to be enjoying this new home. Ooh, I see you're going to be having good luck in something. You're not going to fall for a certain trap. Yeah, maybe perhaps you're going to, I feel like you're going to be hoarding your money. So yeah, you're not going to fall for a certain trap. You're going to be hoarding your money. I feel like you're going to be watching your spending. You're going to be watching your spending. You know, I feel like you're going to be getting a lot of money. There's an influx of money coming in. You're going to be getting like either a big bonus, or a bunch of money is going to come in. And you're not going to fall for any spending traps. Someone might try to get your money or something like that. I see their hand trying to get money from you. And you're going to be like, nope, I'm keeping that money to myself. So I feel like maybe you're going to recognize what you shouldn't be spending your money on very easily. In the month of July 2025, you can be avoiding some situation that usually would trap you into spending more money, and you'll be like, nah, and you're gonna be keeping that money to yourself. You're gonna be keeping it in your savings account, or you're gonna be getting some kind of unusually big bonus that's possible, and you're gonna be holding on to it. It's gonna make you feel very rich. So I'm very happy for you in that regard. Sacred Spirit, you're gonna be very lucky July 2025, especially when it comes to money, cheese. You know, we're getting cheese. Cheese is money. And we're seeing some gold coins. You're very lucky and fortuitous when it comes to money and spending in the month of July 2025. You're going to have a bunch of extra or something. Amazing. So you're dealing with some kind of villain. Someone who's been acted like the worst. They've acted like the worst. Someone that makes you feel that they rain on your parade. They cause you depression. Someone who likes being bad. You're dealing with someone who likes being bad. Could be a woman. Could be a man. Not really gender exclusive, but you're going to have some kind of bright idea that's going to allow you to have a fresh start in the month of July 2025. It's going to be like a plot twist. This person's going to think, yeah, I got you. Look at this smile. You know, they're like, I got you. I'm going to get you. But you're going to be like, nah, no. There's a plot twist going to come through. It might have something to do with your diet. Perhaps you're going to change your diet. That's for some of you. You get a fresh start. Perhaps there was some sort of bad habit. Maybe it was your shadow and you were eating the wrong kinds of things, and you're going to get like a bright idea on how to break free of these bad eating habits. That's possible. That's another message coming through. You're going to be sleeping better in the month of July 2025 because of this diet change that you're going to be making. Also, I feel like you're going to be getting away from someone who was negative and toxic. You're going to be getting away from them. You're going to be getting a fresh start. Yeah, I see a plot twist. Yeah, you're going to be getting some rest. You're going to be you're going to be doing well. You're going to be having peace in the month of July 2025, actually. Peace, money. Amazing. I see a lot of rest for you. I'm seeing, the bedroom's coming up here, and now we see someone sleeping on a pillow there. I'm just seeing a lot of peace and rest and restoration for you in the month of July 2025. You're not going to be stressing. Nightmares are going to be a thing of the past. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the tea leaf cards. We got a two-faced friend. Okay. I feel like someone's got a mood disorder or something. Someone's like, one moment they're happy with you, the next they're hissing, they're irritated or something like that. But I feel like you're going to get good luck in dealing with this person. You're going to receive some kind of gift and an exciting event. So this is going to help improve your mood. You're going to, good things are going to happen to you in the month of July 2025. It's going to help you sort of tune out this energy of this sort of like back and forth, unstable emotions kind of energy from someone you deal with, possibly a close friend, maybe a partner. I feel like you're gonna have good luck in dealing with this person. Okay, they're gonna give you gifts. They're gonna take you out to go do something exciting with you. Yeah, I feel like you can go out to an event with this person. Okay, target. Okay, you're gonna be hitting some kind of goal. There's some kind of goal you're targeting for the month of July 2025, and it's gonna make you very happy. You're gonna get your wishes fulfilled. You're gonna be free. You're going to be feeling freedom, happiness, because you're going to be feeling happy because you're free of something. You're going to be flying high above some problem. Your success is going to be assured. I feel like you've been working really hard on something and you've been doing it right. And you're going to hit your target in the month of July 2025. Okay, you're going to be judged as doing well. You're going to be judged as doing well by your family, your friends. It could have to do with your health too. So I feel like for some of you, you're going to be, this could have to do with your health. Perhaps you'll be changing the way you eat. I see an egg here, maybe getting more protein. And I feel that you're going to hit your target. Perhaps you'll be losing weight and hit your weight loss target too. That's for some of you. It says here, pay attention to your weight and a goal-oriented person. So you're going to, I'm seeing the scales. You're going to definitely, some of you are going to be losing weight, hitting whatever weight goal you have for the month of July 2025. And it's going to have to do with cultivating happiness, okay? And eating the right things. It's not about starving yourself. It's about eating the right things, okay? It's going to impact your family life very well. We have fan, okay? You're going to having some kind of party. Opportunities are waiting for you. You're going to celebrate a successful outcome. There's an opportunity that you've been working on since April. Okay? You're going to be very shrewd and resourceful, and it's going to lead to an opportunity for you in the month of July 2025, okay? Because you're working so hard and you're very, very strategic, you're going to have a lighthearted, carefree time. I feel like some of you are going to be taking some time off in July 2025. Yeah. Your strategies when it comes to business or the way you're handling certain opportunities is going to lead to you. It's like work smart, not hard. It's going to lead to you, getting more rest, and your opportunities are going to remain for you. So even though you're resting, I see that some of you may be taking a break from work too. But even though you take this break, when you come back, your opportunity is still going to be there for you. You're not going to lose out on anything just because you're taking a break, okay? Just because you're taking it easy. Okay, so we have love. Ooh, some of you are dealing with a love situation, okay? You're going to be getting some sort of opportunity when it comes to love, okay? July, August, September, okay? Perhaps you met someone past September, and I feel like you're going to getting some kind of fling. Maybe you're going to start some kind of affair or romantic affair in the month of July 2025. It's going to last until September. Is that possible? It might be a summer fling. You might get a summer fling. You're going to take a chance. Yeah, you're going to take a chance on someone that seems a little scary. You're not quite sure of this person, right? Perhaps you already took a chance on this person. And I feel like it's going to lead to deep love. You're going to fall in love in the month of July 2025. It could be a person. It could be an opportunity. When it comes to your love aspects, you're going to be able to get away from someone maybe who was mistreating you, someone who was acting like an enemy in the romantic realm, and you're going to meet someone who makes your heart go boom, 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 boom. And I feel like you're going to really enjoy your time with this person, okay? I feel like this person is going to scare off the other one that was mistreating you. If you had a lover or someone you're dealing with romantically that was acting shady, this person is going to show up and be like, they're going to be intimidating to this third party that was maybe not giving you a good time. And it's going to scare that other person away. That's a possibility, okay? Okay, we have lobster, financial pinch, December. So we're getting money stuff here. So you may have lost something. I feel like you may have lost some money. Or some kind of money situation left you feeling drained. Okay? But I feel like it's going to be building back up in the month of July 2025. You're going to have a resurgence, okay? And it's going to, maybe you had some worries about how things may work out in December. I feel like you're not going to have to worry about that, okay? You're going to have a bounce back, okay? And this pain you had of having lost out financially or resources-wise, you're going to have a bounce back, okay? Sixth Spirit, how is... Ooh, you're going to be succeeding in something. You're going to be scoring some sort of position of authority in the month of July 2025. Ooh, some of you might be getting married, or you've been meeting someone who's marriage-worthy in the month of 2025. It could also be business-related, okay? Keep your life in balance. Wow. Be keeping your life in balance, and there's going to be a change for the better. Okay, so I feel like some of you are going to be getting a position of authority in the month of in the month of July 2025. You're going to score a position where you're in a leadership position, okay? It could be that you meet someone who's a position of authority, and this person is someone who is going to propose to you eventually. Maybe not right away, but I feel like you may possibly meet someone in a position of authority who is interested in marriage, someone who's actually marriage worthy, someone who's actually interested in the idea of marriage. They're going to take you seriously. Yeah, you're going to be taken seriously in the month of July 2025, and I feel like it's going to be a change for the better for you when it comes to your love life. For some of you, okay, I'm getting table. Yeah, and this person is going to work hard on the relationship. So I do definitely see a man coming in the month of July 2025 for some of you. I do see that, okay, and they're going to take you seriously. They're going to work hard. They're going to take your relationship seriously. And the reason this person is going to show up is for you is because you were, he says, do not be tempted to lower your standards. You didn't lower your standards in the past. You did not lower your standards. And so therefore this man is going to show up, and I feel like he's going to lead you to success when it comes to relationships. There's some man is going to come into your life in July 2025, and it can be a very serious, it's going to possibly going to lead to marriage. I'm seeing those signs coming in real strong for you. This person is going to be in a position of authority. They could be like a CEO or a business owner, or they could just be their personality. They're going to be someone who takes responsibility. He's a very serious person, and they're going to be very serious about wanting to get married. And this person is going to signify a change for the better for you when it comes to your dating world, your dating life. This is going to be a change because you refuse to allow riffraff or people that weren't worthy of you to stick around. It says here, do not be tempted to lower your standards. You did not give into temptation to lower your standards, and so therefore that left room for this person who's going to be showing up in the month of July 2025. They may already be here. You may already have met them, and spirit guides are trying to tell you this person is going to take you seriously. And if they're not taking you seriously, then this is not the one. It's going to be someone else in the month of July 2025, and they're going to be marriage worthy. They're going to take you very seriously. It's going to be a successful connection. It's going to be very successful. They're going to work very hard, and this situation is going to lead to success for the two of you. It's going to be a very successful connection. And that's what I'm seeing the cards for you, my loves, for the month of July 2025. If you enjoyed or valued this reading, then please put a like on this video. And if you're still watching, what part of the world are you watching from? I would love to know. Or which part of this reading resonated the most for you? I would love to know that as well in the comment section. Take good care of yourself, okay? Bye now. See you next time.